longer it takes to transfer, the more chance my cats have to jump on the desk and mess something up. So really, this is also protecting my clients' images from my cats, which is very important. My name is Susan Stripling, and I am a wedding and portrait photographer. So it's funny, I don't know a single photographer who actually wanted to be a photographer when they were growing up. We all just kind of like stumbled and fell into it. I actually went to school for theater and dance, and I thought I wanted to be an actor until I graduated from college and realized that I did not want to be an actor. Weirdly enough, I think it's the best education I could have possibly gotten, because I learned about lighting, I learned about how to compose a scene, how to build a set, how to frame a moment, how to make a moment. Like, I spent 4 years learning how to create and anticipate and react to moments. And it's helped me with public speaking. I'm not afraid to command a large group of people for putting photos together. There's nothing that can faze me at a wedding. If you've done improv in college, you can do anything. A friend of a friend was getting married and asked my ex-husband, who she worked with, she's like, your wife has a camera and she really likes taking pictures. Would she want to take pictures at my wedding? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll take pictures at your wedding. That would be really fun. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me that weddings are basically just theater. Like, it's a 3-act play, there are costumes, there's lighting. So pretty much the second I started, I was completely hooked, and I was like, this is it. And that was 23 years ago. How to not screw up someone's wedding. It's really important, because it's not like a portrait session where if you're like, oh, I screwed up these headshots, they can come back in another day and we can do them again. We're not doing them again. You can't recreate it. Like, this is literally it. And the responsibility of that is really heavy sometimes. You have to be able to trust that my camera will work, that it will capture the images, that my cards will be good and reliable and not corrupt and download well, and my computer will handle it and the hard drives will handle it. And there's so many different steps where I have to put my trust in technology, which is, stressful. At least for the past, I'd say 6 or 7 years, cameras have been fast enough to keep up with the way that I shoot weddings, but cards haven't always been. So every once in a while, I would find myself in a situation where a lot of things were happening very fast, and I was shooting maybe a bit faster than I would at the rest of the day, and suddenly everything's buffering. Now I have to pick up my other camera and then wait for, watch it tick down the number of images it's writing to the card, and that was the last thing that kind of couldn't keep up with me. The OWC cards, they just blaze. Since starting using them, I haven't had anything buffer. The reader is insanely fast to the point that I'm like, wait, did that download? The first time I ever used the reader, I got up and made myself a coffee and sat back down, and I couldn't see the ticking screen of it downloading, and I was like, oh, something's wrong. And I went and checked, and I was like, no, it just downloaded. That was so fast. I like things to be streamlined. If I have to plug a drive in and be like, well, it's gonna take 45 minutes for this wedding to back up, that's 45 minutes I can't be doing anything with it. I just have to sit there and watch it. And who wants to spend that kind of time doing stuff like that? If we have the ability to not do that, let's never do that.